Oh my God, Kimmy's son. This is really odd. What is his name? Maurice's ex-wife looks just like Kimmy. Kimmy's son looks just like Maurice, so I know Kimmy's ex-husband looked just like Maurice. Oh, thank God somebody had an attractive child, because I'm sick of these uggo babies. Child, you watch Growing Up Hip Hop, you're like, damn. Damn. Okay, so we got issues with Maurice and his ex-wife and Kimmy, because Kimmy, like, she get what the mama going through, but they did have an agreement that when the son was old enough, he'd go live with the father after he spent the young years with the mama. Like, a lot of people have done that. But Kimmy's like, Kai will gonna feel away because, y'all agreed, but she still feels like you're stealing her child. Even though it's your child, too, she done been with him. I get it. Kimmy like, look, ever since I got married to the man, she done been more pissed off. When Kimmy said, it's been difficult with Kaiwa, and let's be honest, the marriage made it worse. Okay, so she a little... Well, I think the marriage made it worse because he went out and married her again. Like, don't date me and then go out and date my doppelganger. I'd look at that shit and be like, well, hell, you could have kept fucking me if you was gonna do this. Meanwhile, across town, Martell is pretending to move his shit upstairs. I thought you wanted him out, Melody. I thought you wanted him out. I guess he ain't got enough money for a new house, the current house, and the girlfriend's house and new Mercedes. So he talking about getting caught with his mistress calling on the way to Atlanta. And the friend was like, well, why didn't you change your number? Why did you still leave access? Because you still wanted access to the puss. But now here's the flaw. Melody would have known you didn't change your number, so why didn't Melody say, you haven't changed your number yet. When you gonna change that number? Wait, we on a family plan. I'm gonna call change your shit right now. You ain't even gonna know your number. You wanna give somebody your number? Call me. I'll give it to him. Child, the way Martell is talking, he's forcing himself into this marriage. He's like, I'm home at a decent hour. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. You don't want to be here. You either want to be single. I think you love your children, but I don't think you need to be married. Okay, fast forward through the kids. Yeah, y'all just need to co-parent. Y'all can get along for the kids and then live separately, love separately. So the next day, they've got to take their fraud marriage on tour. They're heading down to Birmingham to pose as a power couple on the cover of a magazine. The power of bullshit. Martell gonna tell Mellet, scallop head in the confessional, oh, you be reflecting too much. You be thinking about that crazy stuff. No, she thinks about the fact that you've been cheating for 3 years and it pisses her off. But on the same token, if it's gonna piss you off, then you gotta move on. Don't just stay mad and think it's gonna get better, cause it ain't. Meanwhile, across town, Big Ugly Marceau runs into a friend, Cedric. And Cedric tell him, child, Martell got a problem with you. You've been running around all over town, talk about how he started his business with those alleged stolen ATM machines. Alleged what? Alleged who? Allegedly. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, scallop head. I believe you are as much of a narcissist as your husband, and y'all two peas in a sorry-ass pod. You see, this is the issue. Martell said, the person I want to be ain't the person you want to be because I want to be out here cheating. Then that's what it really is, and that's okay. It's time to dissolve the union. I'm sorry, Melody. I just would have taken my own car. We would have arrived separately. They kind of given this episode. So we make it to the little magazine launch, and they've got a lot of extras in the room. Child, they talking about how good their marriage is and how they're an example of a healthy relationship. Y'all ain't watched the same show we watched. I mean, the heifer just had an event about infidelity, but that's the definition of a healthy relationship. All right. Meanwhile, across town, we've got Kimmy going out with some friends. Oh, it's Maurice's sister she's hanging out with. And they get into the son moving down permanently. Because Kimmy ain't sure. I don't think she has an issue raising the kid. I think she don't want to deal with that ex-wife. Oh, Letitia show up. She was running late because she had a meeting because she's got a job. Kimmy knows now, look, I know Kai was low-key pissed at me because, you cleaned him up, dusted him off, and turned him into something, all for him to turn around and leave and give all the benefits of that to me. Oh, child, they telling her, look, honey, even though the wife might have been the reason they got divorced, because that's what Kimmy said, she still loves him and hasn't found anyone else to move on with. Watch your man, girl. So Marceau calls Martel, and Martel is not in the mood. He said, let's talk in person. They done finally built those comeback group houses. They bought everybody out of the comeback group. Glad we ain't hearing about that bullshit no more. The houses are nice. Oh, he said we don't have time for liars like Marceau, and without that dead weight, the houses are ready to be sold. Child, it's 2 houses. This ain't a development. Calm down. So Marceau pops by the house while Martel is showing it off to a realtor to have that conversation. Child, Martel ain't even shake Marceau's hand. He is pissed. Martel tell Marceau, I'm sick of your fakeness. We could take it back to 47 acres. You've been fake, fraudulent, phony, and erroneous. Oh, that's the accusation that they stole from the first comeback group. They stole the land from them. Now Martel mad about, you was talking about my infidelity. And Marceau's like, look, I was taking up for you. I'm in the chauvinist crowd, man. I was taking up for you. And they got a clip of him saying, I'm not going to say nothing off no rumor unless I know it for sure. Let's just move on. Oh, okay. Now we got the shade. He said, well, they ain't celebrating their 10-year anniversary because one's busier than the other. One of them's quite a busy bee. Uh-huh. Oh, and then we got the second phone shade. That was true, too. But that was stupid on your part. He was giving you friendly advice. He said, you kicking me while I'm down just because your chi-tay-tay isn't on blast. Marceau's like, what are you talking about? And Martel's like, oh no, oh no, oh no. If I'm getting put on blast, baby, you getting put on blast. If we gonna do it, we do it. Are we talking or are we talking? He said, what are you talking about? You've cheated. I haven't cheated. Marceau said, now look, just because you got caught up in some shit don't mean everybody else doing it. Nah, you're a cheating piece of shit. And he's putting you on blast. You're the influence he was talking about. Although you grown and nobody should be influencing you to do anything but yourself. So, I mean, I guess you're some weak-minded men, but I'm not surprised. Marceau said, I want to see the receipts. From the women that I've cheated with, I want to see the receipts. Ha! He said, I can't believe you brought me in here and tried to accuse me of infidelity. So Marceau gets home and gets ahead of the story. He's like, okay, let me tell Tish about the rumors. So Tish is like, well, why'd you let him say that? Feels like a soft opening to me. She said, well, look, if I hear it again, there's some truth to it. And that's where the shit ends. But now let's get into the 4-minute trailer for American Horror Story, coming on tonight at 10, only on FX. Okay, so we've got teens driving in 2 pickup trucks on their way to Camp Redwood. However, on the flip side of, it's one of them old wooden signs that's like, welcome to Camp Redwood. But on the other side, it says, beware, beware. But we got a slasher hanging on to the underside of the car. And now the slasher going around stabbing people, getting people on swings and canoes. The camp looks fun, though. I'm like, damn, I want to go swimming in a lake. As long as there's no, amoeba or bacteria or anything. Child, it looks like everybody's just having a good time at camp, and we got a killer fucking up the fun. I mean, it's just campfires, swimming. Shit. Child, you can't even get your fuck on without getting stabbed. What's the point? Why you gotta be out here ruining everybody's good time? They actually seem like nice people. They'd probably invite you to have a beer and a burger. Child, all he needs is an invitation. You just lonely and angry, like 50 Cent. Child, people trying to drive away, cars is fucking up. It's giving me a real slasher tea, but I feel like there's gonna be another shoe to drop. I feel like there's gonna be something. There's always a little something extra with his shows. So, and also 1984 is, the Orwellian book. So I'm like, is it going to have something Orwellian? I'm expecting a little Orwellian. A little Orwellian. He might give us a lot. Not a little Orwellian, but a lot. Shout out to For the Love of Juice. Well, child, I guess we going to see what they really going to give tonight. It was a cute little 4 minutes. It was cute. They didn't give too much away, but it was definitely scary. Definitely scary. Oh, look who's not digging up the bed for once. All right, well, I'm going to see you soon for something.
We gotta talk about the you. We gotta talk about the unit, We gotta address what the hell's on your head. Say it again. We got to address what the hell is on your head. One more time. What the fuck is that? Is it a welcome mat? Is that a dead cat? We gotta talk about the unit. Yeah. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker. It looks like a pump, show bump. It looks like a pump, show bump. It looks like a pump, but it feels like a sneaker.
It's been in my head for years. I figured I'd do something with it today. I had a few moments.
From the streets of New York all the way out to Vegas, it doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're famous, because you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. No, you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. Yeah. Backpedal and pussy pop. Backpedal and pussy pop. I want you to beat my ass. Beat my ass. I want you to beat my ass. I want you to put fist to the face. Fist to the face. I want you to whoop. I want you to kick. I want you to beat my ass. 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 I want you to beat my ass.
Okay, she got a hit with that one. Oh, wait, no, that was me. That was me. Anyway, it don't matter.
So, as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.